Hey, big dreamers! This is Liz. This is where I give intuitive guidance, advice, support, and ideas using my method I call the Flavor Generator, which helps you find your sweet spot in life using what you love, what you're good at, what you think the world needs most, and maybe how you could be paid for it as well. We're going to pick a person of the day. There are 12 person archetypes. 2 of them are wild cards, which we got last week. If you didn't see that video, you can check that one out on my video collection. And thanks for the support so far from everyone. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to grow in my confidence and have more ongoing self-confidence. And it's a little bit of a struggle sometimes to do that. So the support helps. Put a like on it if you like it, subscribe, share it with friends, leave a comment. Those kinds of things really do help the channel to grow. And I also hope to help you with all of these things based on my own life experiences. If you are not sure what I'm doing here on this channel, you can check out the playlist I created called First Time Here, and it will explain more of the archetypes and why I created them, what they represent, and how they can help you every step of the way. And I have been practicing my intuition by, when I shuffle these cards, I close my eyes and I land on one fell out. I'm able to guess what it is before I look at it, which is really impressive to myself because I didn't think I had that kind of intuitive gift. But I think everyone does, and we just have to practice it like anything else that we need to practice or want to practice. What do I think this one is? I don't know if I can do it on camera. I want to say it's the Creator. We're gonna see. Oh, not this time. Close to the color though. Creator's yellow, this is green. Number 4, the Individualist. We're going to pick a passion. The Individualist represents building upon your true self and your individuality, of course. So you go back to the things that you did as a kid up till now and how that might be different from other people around you, and it sets you apart. Your passions, your gifts, and your values, and you're able to find more of your purpose in life, or at least, did I say that yet? This is based off of the Ikigai, which is a Japanese concept meaning your reason for being, or a reason for being, or that thing you live for. I think there's other definitions, but those are the 2 that I stuck with. Anyway, so you're trying to find your Ikigai, which is your sweet spot in life. So there's that whole part of it too. I'm not sure how to guess what this is though. Soap. Just kidding. Ooh. Yeah, personal development. Our passion is personal development. So yeah, you might have been like me as a kid or throughout your adolescence, starting to do those little quizzes in magazines. Like, sometimes they were silly, but you do multiple choice answers and then you tally up your results at the end and then they tell you who you are. More of like, this is who you are based on what you put on our little quiz. And I always thought they were really fun, but then that became more detailed after that, and I found different assessments that were more professionally made. Anyway, personal development has been a passion of mine my whole life, so needless to say. Power, we're going to pick a power and then a product out of the bag of powers, which is a service you can provide with the powers that you have. So 2 cards out of this bag. And sometimes others fall out, so I keep them, stick to the 2 mostly, or I try to. Oop. Oh, hey, I found another passion that had fallen out at some point, which was sharing new things. That's nice. It's like show and tell in grade school. That was always fun. Kids are funny. But yes, so this channel is about the inner child healing process. You're coming back to your true self again. And your visionary is number 1. The visionary is number 1 archetype. So you are getting back to that dreamer that you once were. And you probably had a dreamer mentality as a kid. Some people have it more than others, I think. I could be wrong, but... Oh, we have two. Hey, they fell out. The power is mentoring. And the product is creativity. This is a nice collection. Okay, now we just need one more, and it is the green purpose card, or word. Word. Hi, kitties. Yeah, nap time for kitties. They're being good this time. Purpose. One purpose out of this big bag of card options. I didn't really plan it like that. I just kind of went intuitively with what words I wanted to use. And it was actually based off of years of notes that I highlighted different topics and words and then put them in these cards eventually. So a lot of my heart has gone into this, you guys. Happy new moon in Gemini, by the way. When I'm recording, it's the new moon in Gemini day. A theme that I have been dealing with on my side of the story here is self-confidence, self-worth, insecurities. I have been putting a lot of my blood, sweat, and tears into this big dream thing since I started it in 2021, and wasn't probably the best person for being on a channel recording myself to begin with, but I've definitely gotten better at it as I went along, and in that regard, I'm really proud of myself and my accomplishments so far. It's taken a lot of effort to put myself out there in this way. But when I was little, I wanted to be famous. I wanted to be an actress, specifically. Or I thought I wanted to be an actress. But what I didn't know was the deeper meaning behind the desire, which I figured out later had to do with being heard, being seen and understood, and being known on a deeper level, like authentic me, the true me. So I'm here to help you with that as well, or at least be confident in who you actually are, to find it if you lost it or weren't always so sure, because it caused a lot of pain probably, or has caused pain significantly enough in the past to where you kind of shut yourself down in different ways and did not put yourself out there because of fear of rejection or criticism and stuff like that. So I'm here showing up authentically each week, even if it's not perfect or that good, because it's my purpose to help others to get out of their shell, so to speak, or to get back to your true identity and believe in yourself again, and to have confidence in what you're truly good at, because you are probably really good at something, if not multiple things, that you could even mix and blend together into a career path or just a side project or side hobby. What do they call that? I don't know. Passion project. Thank you. Wait, sharing. We were talking about that. Oh, sharing new things. Wow. Okay, the purpose is sharing, but I also found another one on the floor, which is... Hang on, I'm setting this out so I can take a picture. But I'll do that in a minute. The other one, philosophy. That's a song. Philosophy is a cereal box. Religion is a smile on a dog. I'm unaware of too many things. I know what I know, but I know what I mean. Wait, so it's Edie Brickell. I know the artist, but I'm not singing the song correctly. Maybe you guys know. Also, if you know me by now, or if you don't know, I am super passionate about music. I want to incorporate it more on my channel, but I don't want to get copyright infringement or claims or whatever. And I'm not sure how to go about it yet. I don't know how people use music correctly on YouTube, and I've tried to research it. It just doesn't make sense. So I haven't found the right resource on that yet, but I will eventually. Okay, the individualist. We have a lot of cards today. Yikes. And I'm running out of time. No, we're good. The person is, number 4, the individualist. The passions are personal development and sharing new things. The power is, dropping it, mentoring. The purposes are, sharing, again, I shuffled, and philosophy. Creativity is our product. The product is creativity. This is going to be great. Okay, so if your product is not individuality, if you're the individualist, or this is what we're focusing on, the people you want to help, the topic is individuality, individualist. The product is creativity. So the service that you could provide with the power that you might have, creativity. I believe everyone is creative. I don't think anyone gets out of it completely. They use it in different ways. It might not be what I like to say artsy-fartsy, like creating pieces of art with painting and drawing and clay or things like that. It could be creativity in a business, like the way you think, innovative. And it's different, I guess. Creativity is not innovation, but it's similar. And so I think that creativity is available to us every day, and we have to go back to that inner child. Like every child has creativity. They might not all be good at drawing or painting, but they have other ways of using their imagination and creativity. Philosophy is the purpose, and the sharing. Sharing philosophy. Sharing philosophy. Creativity. Individualist. So the individualist might be philosophical, like I try to be. I might not be that book smart. I've read a lot, but I haven't read as much as others, or wouldn't consider myself a philosopher or wanting to go in that direction in college if I ever finished, which I did not yet. But I love theories, or I love contemplating how other people think, or different ideas and theories in the world that might exist, and why people believe those things, or why different concepts. Like that's a creative way to think creatively. So you are seeing what all is out there, and you pick and choose what's right for you, and that's kind of the philosophy. So if you're sharing, the purpose is to share your ideas, or share your thoughts in the world of what you've experienced so far, and why it matters to you, and why you think that should help other people or could help others around you. And that brings me to the mentoring. So if you're good at being a mentor, a teacher, a guide for others, then focus on that power that you might have to share your ideas and what you've learned so far. And wisdom isn't here on the words, but it's coming up in my mind. So share your wisdom with others who might need it. And there are plenty of people who do need it, at least to be reminded or reassured that you're on the right track. Like I'm reminding you, and you can remind others that they are okay being who they are as an individual, and have their own ideas and thoughts and creativity that they could put out there in different ways. And the passion being personal development and sharing new things. Wow, these really do go together. It's crazy. I'm blown away every time I do this, I swear. Sometimes it's been a mind stump, but other times it's like this, which is they all go together really well. And anyway, personal development, if that's a passion, then you have desired to develop your own self in the world and know who you are, and embrace who you truly are. Maybe that's been a struggle, like it has been for me, to then not just embrace who you are, but actually show that to others, sharing new things. Maybe it's a new part of you that you haven't really revealed to the world, and so you're a little apprehensive about that because something that happened in your childhood. That's me speaking about my personal experiences that has made you want to shut yourself down or quiet yourself. You don't want to share your ideas because it's scary, because people have made fun of you, basically. Could be even your family and people who did not show their full support in what you've been doing, or hey, I said been doing, so it could be recent too. And I know I'm thinking of my own story as I speak, because that's how I can help you, is through my own experiences. So my personal development, I'll just talk about my own thing for a second. Personal development for me was important to know where I stand over the years, and now as I'm being more bold with who I am and using that part of me that I may have put aside. I put aside the communicator part of myself, the verbal communicator, the part that I could have easily been made fun of. If I'm putting myself out there, I could get dislikes, which I have gotten on my videos, and that's going to happen, right? Because you're on social media and people do that. But it's not always easy or to lose followers and stuff like, or subscribers or whatever. And it's not easy to put yourself in that situation where you can be clearly rejected. I played it safe for a really long time, where I was I was a chameleon, like adapting to every group I was around, like in high school, and therefore became like a popular person because of it. But I wasn't being true to myself and my ideas and my thoughts. So I wasn't sharing my philosophy in life very openly. I was keeping it hidden. I was not revealing. And that's almost like manipulation, social manipulation. Like, I know everybody has done that at some point, or maybe not everyone, but a lot of us have, just to be accepted and liked and to feel important. But as you develop yourself, your personal sense of self, it's okay to share new things about you, because we're not the same. My goal is to help you get back to who you truly are, but also there's new experiences that you may learn and new things that you're growing into that are new to you, as well as something that you might want to share with other people, new things that you're learning or experiences that have happened that are new to you that you can share or use in your mentoring others as you go along. And the product being creativity, then what are creative ways that you can put what you have learned out into the world that will help to share the philosophies that you have gained and learned about yourself and your life, personal development, sharing new things. What are the new things that have inspired you enough to put out creatively? And the fear of rejection, or criticisms are going to be there most likely. It's up to you to push through and put it out there anyway. And do it for you. Do it for your inner child. Do it for your past self, or for your future self, or for your now self. Do it for you if you feel inspired by something, that should radiate outward to people who need it. And at least I trust that that's the case. When I'm doing this, it hasn't always been easy to trust in that, but I am choosing now to trust that. And lately, or recently, I needed a boost recently, and I got the boost that I needed to keep going, let's just say. So I'm really appreciative of that happening. It's beautiful. So, anything else? Yeah, one more thing. You do have what it takes to teach others. Let's do one of these things like I did last week. Sharing new things. I gotta put this up here again. Personal development. Let's just hang on a second. Sharing. Look at this. Sharing, philosophy, creativity. This might be a little hard to do. Okay, I got it. The individualist, you do have everything that you need already within you, your experiences so far, especially because I'm not trying to speak to kids on my channel. I'm speaking to at least 18 years old and over. So you have enough life experience and personal development. How do I do this? It's backwards. To help other people, teach other people. Oh, these are backwards, but whatever. Sharing new things, mentoring. You have what it takes to teach others already. You can teach, you can share new things, sharing your ideas, your thoughts, your discoveries, what you have learned. You can teach others. There is a specific thing that you probably know better than most people who might need that extra support or guidance or teaching, learning. And you can do that in creative ways. What does that mean to you? What can you do with what you have? I like it. It's for myself too, you know. And I'm going to give you that bit of advice too. I already said that. It's coming out again. If you don't feel like you're getting the support you need from people around you or the validation that you're craving, which I have to admit, I crave validation and recognition to help me believe in myself, and I'm trying to not do that. So when I feel inspired and I just want to share something, I'm going to do it now instead of holding back or worrying if the right people will see it or if people will even care. And social media is harsh because you don't always get that feedback because of social media the way it is, the algorithm, or people just don't put that much effort toward showing that something means something to them a lot of the time. Or they do. I don't know. Some people do, some people don't. So it's hard to put yourself out there because you might not get the clear results that what you are doing matters. And so I'm here to tell you that you are worth putting yourself out there because you have a different idea than other people have. You have a different perspective, and other people can gain something from your perspective because it's unique, and you have learned certain lessons in a different order or different things that other people have not learned yet that they can gain from your experience. And my theme today happens to be about your personal individuality and what that means to you. What does that look like? Get a paper or type up what you love. Just do a brain dump. I don't think that's automatic writing. And put down like what I love, what I'm good at, what I think the world needs. Ignore the last part. Just write out just words. What do you love? What did you love when you were little? What do you love now? Put out on the second part what you're good at, what people have told you you're good at over the years, and maybe jobs you've had where you've learned skills. It doesn't mean you love what you were doing, but you have the skill. And then the values, the purpose, what you think the world needs most. It's what you value in the world what do you value now and what did you value as a kid that maybe it's the same then as it is now, and you can teach others what you value and why and how that can help them be of value for them. And then the product, the service, is just a added bonus if you can start seeing patterns and connections between all the words, and you might have an epiphany or an idea come up like, I never thought about that before. Like I could use this to help other people in this way. So I hope that helps you today. And I feel really excited and inspired and lit up from the inside out, hopefully, but I feel it on the inside anyway. And thanks for being here once again. I appreciate the support and I hope that it's helping you. Check out other videos if you are new to the channel. Put a like on it, share it with your friends, leave a comment if you have anything you would like to say or question. And also select all notifications if you do subscribe so that you are notified when I release a new video. It will actually tell you on your phone or computer. I'm here to help bring out the inner magic you have always had, but forgot about. Thanks. Talk to you soon. Bye.